Hey, YouTube, let's do this. I missed you guys. And And hey, everybody, welcome to Squatch Talk. I'm Pat. How's everybody doing tonight? So good to be back into the Squatchosphere of things here tonight, man, with everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for being here. Derek, Lockbeard, my main man. Lester, what's up, bud? Robert Walker, Scotty, we're drinking. Here's to you, Scotty. Neon Moon, new face. I haven't seen you around here. Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. Cindy, what's up? Mark, Sandra, hey there. Mr. Lee 3PO, what's up, buddy? What? Huh? What did I sing? I didn't sing anything. Derek McManus, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Joe, what's up, bud? Sandra, Grasshopper, Slackmate, everybody. How's everybody doing, man? Wow, so this is weird. Feels good to be back on air. I missed you guys. I missed doing shows. I did, even though I needed to take that time off. So it's one of those double-edged sword kind of things. Nikki, hey Nikki, what's up? So yeah, that's where I've been. I just needed to take some time off. It seemed like a lot of people didn't get that message. So, there were moments of, hey, where'd Pat go? Where did Squatch Talk go? Like, what happened? What happened? I put it out there the best I could, I mean, I did for 6 weeks before I sort of took time off. I said many, many times, I'm going to be taking some time off soon. I'm not sure when, but soon. And it wasn't a vacation. I was not down in Florida sitting on a beach. Number one, because I hate Florida. And number two, not a big fan of the beach. So it wasn't a vacation, but it was time off from doing the show. And there were multiple reasons, and the timing ended up being what it was. That's right. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Steven is. He's feeling the lyrics there. That's like Strange Animals. It's kind of an interesting song musically. It's kind of quirky, but the lyrics are just spot on. Sasquatch phenomena or phenomenon. But yeah, that's right. Glad you're here, Steven. I saw you were one of the ones asking about where'd the show go. So I appreciate that either way. Right. So Tim is back tonight, finally. It's been a while. So the holidays happened. Tim wasn't here. Then he caught COVID after the holidays. Tim wasn't here. And then I took my time off. But Tim is back tonight with us. Happy to have him back. Makes things go a lot smoother. So how's everybody doing? What's going on in the Bigfoot world? So on my end. So a few days ago, I started like pre-planning. I was gonna I was gonna try and get a guest on for tonight, right? So I figured, a few days ago. hmm, Nope, I still haven't learned my lesson. Uh-oh. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. We're All right. I think we got it back up and running. Sorry, guys. It's an internet issue. It happens to me. It's dropping again. Hopefully, I will not freeze up. Yeah, turn that off too. So I started a few days ago trying to book guests, and every single one, like nobody could do it tonight. And so that's fine. I was like, that's cool. I'll just jump back on there, kind of do my thing, see what happens. Um, no biggie. I haven't been on in a while. I can afford to do that. Um, but like one really good positive side effect of that sort of last minute starting a few days ago is that I was I'm able to book guests. I'm able to book some of these guests in the future, which is how I should be doing it anyway. Um, and there's some humdingers. There's some humdingers, man. There's some good guests coming down the pipe. Um, one of them I'm gonna have to figure out some technical issues, but I have time. Um, but yeah, man, good guests are incoming. I'm as happy as I could be about that. Um, because I definitely want to shift to like more uh, guest oriented shows, like sort of a mm, 80-20. 80% of the time, I'd like to have a good guest, or you know, just a guest, and then 20% of the time, sprinkle in some of the fun stuff, or the random things. Uh, no, dude. C3PO, man. You being a smartass? Huh? Uh, so yeah, man, like that's coming, and a lot of other cool things too. I know I always say that. Sometimes I deliver. Sometimes I have to abort on certain things, like the 12-hour live stream. Like I just had to hit the abort button on that. It's like I'm just not going to be able to make that happen. And evidently, a 12-hour live stream isn't really that long of one. Evidently there's people in the Bigfoot world that have done like 24-hour live streams or more. I don't know. I've heard stories. I don't quite understand it. So yeah, the guests are coming, and they'll be good ones. Be good uns, I tell you. Oh, whatever, dude. What? Nah. You might want to rethink that decision, bud. Just kidding. Just kidding. There you go. More strange animal lyrics from Stephen Strawford. If the shoe fits, right? So yeah, that's where we're at. Wow. I can feel I'm a little rusty at this, believe it or not, but yeah. Stroufford can come in if he wants. Steven, if you want to join the show, I think you know how to get a hold of me. Either messenger or email. Do I have to put my email up? I know he to be fair to Steven, he does have internet issues. Like I've tried to have him on before, and I think we were successful once to some degree. But he's welcome to come on tonight if he wants. It's just kind of anything goes kind of night. So what's up? What did I miss in the Bigfoot world that I didn't miss? Right? Because I did not miss much. Did I go? Yeah. Yeah, sure, man. I mean, the audience was asking for it. I'm like, yeah, sure. You can come on. But hey, you can come on some other time too, man. No problem. Yeah. So I didn't miss anything. In my time from not being on air, I did pay attention to I paid attention to all the stuff in the Facebook feeds. Same old, same old. And today, I'll just take that down for now. Today I saw one. It's probably the one that drives me the most nuts. And so there's this cheesy Japanese movie called Big Man in Japan. But a part of the movie has a like very small piece of retro film of Japan from World War II where they CGI'd like a, I don't know, 15-foot tall samurai looking dude, you know. And so that clip from that movie, and it's also in the trailer, it gets spread around the Bigfoot world like it's real. Now it's sort of like, I mean, it's sort of good looking because it's CGI mixed with actual like retro film. So it's kind of easy. It's easy to blend that in, to that film. But obviously, it's complete BS. There are no 15-foot tall humans that weigh, I don't know, 1,300 pounds, that could just walk around like it's nothing. That got shared again today, and it pops up every couple of months, and it's just it's like, man, how can you be that gullible? I would play it, but lately, like, I've had problems trying to play YouTube videos. Sometimes it knocks me, it shuts down the show. It knocks me offline or crashes my computer. So really don't want to take my chance. But yeah. Yeah, I hear you, dude. 24-hour stream. I mean, you're going to be part of that stream is me putting the computer in bed or on the coffee, not the coffee, the end table. You're going to be watching me sleep. That's going to be part of the stream. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I think I could easily do a 12-hour stream, but I say easily. I mean, it'll have its own challenges, but I could pull that off. 24 hours. Ugh. Interesting, Brian. I missed that. So maybe let's talk about this. I had to go watch the Dead Bigfoot documentary, and I'm not sure what that is. I don't know that I've seen the Dead Bigfoot documentary. After Jeff Kelly was talking about Justin Smeja on Bigfoot Barbecue and Campout, Jay's channel, I don't know what to think anymore. Okay, so that's something that did not come across my desk, slipped under my radar. Jeff Kelly was talking about Justin Smeja, and I don't know what Dead Bigfoot documentary is. Can somebody fill me in? Or I'd be willing to talk about this with anybody who knows, uh, who knows what I don't understand about this comment. If you want to come on air and talk about it, I'd be willing to do that too. So, um, I think that'd be a fun topic, actually. Where's the right. So messenger or the email address? We could talk about that. Okay, yeah, no. So Sean Evidence, okay, I'm familiar with him, and even going back to the Justin days. Um, I'd be interested to see how Sean portrayed that. Actually, is that a recent documentary, Nikki? Hey, what's up, Brain Bug? How you doing, man? Are you buzzing around, doing brainy stuff? Of course you are. Um, yes, Eric, we are. We are, my friend. I promise you that. Yeah, I don't. That's cool. Like, I don't know who Jeff Kelly is, though. Like, pardon my ignorance. Uh, oh, I don't think that's the right word to use, but all right. So it's old. It's old. And what does that mean? Like 4 years old or 8 years old? Jeff Kelly. Is that? Oh, is that the Reverend? Is that that Reverend guy? Is that who Jeff Kelly is? Okay. All right, the Reverend. Okay. That guy. That's the only thing I know associate that guy's face with the word Reverend. Okay, so I did see some of that. I didn't see the Justin part though. Um yes he did. Life. He 100% walked away from the Bigfoot scene. Um I talked to him briefly recently, and yeah, it's hard to even it's hard for me to have a conversation with him just because I mean, he knows that I'm still deeply entrenched in the Bigfoot world, and I think that's enough for him to just kind of have short conversations with me, even not that we're like ever BFFs or anything like that, but I do know Justin. But yeah, he's long gone from this scene. I don't think I don't think I could pay him 5 grand to like be on my show. Not that I'd ever even want him on my show, to be honest with you. Not because of him, but because of the fucking Bigfoot world. Like, I got no problem with Justin. I don't. It is, and I'm curious, Brian and Chewy. Tell Chewy I said what's up. Give him a treat for me. I'm curious. You said you don't know what to think now. Where were you before on that whole story? Like, I'm not sure where the persuasion, what direction the persuasion went. I'm guessing you might feel more like, hey, that could be true. Okay. You thought it was bullshit, but now you're not sure what to think. Gotcha. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but and I know I'm sure I've brought this up before. Um but some of you are new. Yeah, yeah, I know. I remember Ro. Ro disappeared too. Ro Sahibi. Yeah, which is sort of like Ro was responsible for really for this that whole the whole thing busting out to the public because he had the presence of mind to do a pretty good interview with Justin, like a pretty well produced interview with Justin. He threw it on YouTube, and bam, it was off to the races. Yeah, so lowrider. I mean, that's yeah. But let me. Uh, what am I getting myself into here? That whole Brian Sykes thing, the production of that show was absolute bullshit and was completely unfair to Justin. No matter what the DNA results off the boot was. That whole freaking thing was bullshit. And Justin had no idea what he was getting into, man. Like he didn't know. No, some people no life. Yeah, some people will say that, but they have yet to show any evidence. The closest I've ever heard was that, like, the big waiver, the big contradiction, or whatever the hell, is that at some point he said he choked it. Like, he shot it in the neck, it was dying, and then he choked it. And I'm like, that's not a contradiction, that's just extra information. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It's not a contradiction. So I've never heard him contradict himself in any kind of red flag way for what it is, you know? Believe his story or not. No one has ever shown me a compilation of contradictions, or at least major contradictions. I mean, we all get tangled up in minutia sometimes retelling things, but yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously this is not the first time that the subject of Justin has come up on the show. Number one, I think he was either my first guest on Squatch Talk, or my second guest. It's like episode 5 or 6, something like that. So Justin Smeja was one of the first guests ever on Squatch Talk for almost 5 years ago. Um, almost 5 years ago, and so Justin has been on this show. Um, he has been on this show, and his name has come up. Oh my god, really? Somebody get rid of that cat. I'm gonna have to close. His name's come up several times since then. Ken Walker. No. It's just a stupid cat. Stop it, please. Ken Walker. He and I talked about Justin for a little while when Ken was on the show. So it has been talked about. And what is going on out there? Legit cat. Tim, can you take care of that, please? Oh my god. I'm losing my train of thought because there is some serious cat action going on. Sally, you chill. PD, chill. It's okay. It's casual. Hey, I'm back. Right? And there's PD, new edition. No, not on the shoulder. See, I'm losing my train of thought. Hey, baby. Hi, buddy. That's my bud right there. Anyway, God, where was I at? I have no idea. Justin has been talked about, and I don't mind talking about him. I don't represent Justin. I just know, like, I I spent some time with him, in conversation and privately, and of course, we did the Ernie and I did the drawings. We did the uh, the drawings of the juvenile. So yeah, he's hold on. Yeah, so I mean, the info I have is that he is definitely like out of here as far as the Bigfoot world goes, and he's doing his own thing. He's fairly successful guy. Um, he's doing his own thing, man. Uh, and I'll just say this, like, again, I'm not Justin's PR guy. I'm just being I'm just being a dude that knows Justin and has talked to Justin a lot, and you know did some work with Justin. Um, I'll say this: somebody burnt his house down. Burn his house down. Arson. Now I don't know. I don't know what that's about, but might be a reason why he didn't want to have anything to do with Bigfoot anymore. Just saying. Maybe. Could be. Could be. Mm. No, it's not that lowrider. It's way sexier than that. I've seen pictures of Justin on Instagram with like fanned out $100 bills, man. So he's doing all right. I mean, he's not a multi-millionaire, but he's doing all right. He moved on. He found something cool to do and get into, and so that's where he's at in life, and far away from the Bigfoot world. Like, it's hard for me to have a deep conversation with him at this point. I might reach out. If I reached out to him right now, I might not hear from him for a couple of weeks. If at all. So anyway, did we sum that up? Is that a wrap on the Justin conversation? Should we move on to something else? I'm sure I missed some things in chat. Hello, Mr. Vaughn. Glad you could join us. All right, are we past the cats dying thing, or like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Mm. Oh, I hear you, man. I was skeptical as hell. Like, I was the skeptic going in that, but through conversation, you know, I started to form solid opinions. And I mean, I'll never know. Like it's there's nothing definite about any of that at all. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of this because I'm sick of looking at it. Petey, come here. Good boy. Yeah, I hear you, man. I think, like, as the general rule, sure. There's going to be exceptions to that, though. That's the thing. That's not 100% luck. It might be that, yeah, the odds are against you. And it's certainly a good mindset to be in to, like, not shoot one, you know? Um, but that's not 100% that'll be the case. And then you combine that with the ignorance of somebody that doesn't like knows nothing or believes anything about Bigfoot, then you got a perfect storm of a dead Bigfoot. It could happen tomorrow. It could. Yes, Vaughn is injured. Vaughn is injured. Unfortunately, sounds like actually sounds pretty bad, man. Everybody wish Vaughn the best of luck. He should recover fully. I'm sure he's sought medical attention. Uh, Petey, chill. Chill out, Petey. Yeah, look, I mean, the Justin thing it's more complicated than people realize. Especially when it came to that TV show. Like, um, it's much more complicated than the way it was presented on that show, superficially. And I'll be honest with you, the way he was treated on that show was pretty bad. Like, the guy, this my phone's off. The guy who's the host of that show, I'd have punched that guy in the face. Like, I better not ever see him on set in a production ever. Like, ever. You don't want to be around me, dude. I do not like you. He was an asshole. And Justin's not. Justin may be a liar, he may be full of shit, but he's not an asshole. So no, yeah, okay, get rid of that. Yeah, I'm off my game a little bit. I'm rusty. It's all right. I'm just a little A little rusty. I'll get it back. Yeah. Everybody's not nice at some point. But the word asshole, I don't know. Your mileage may vary. It's the host of that show was an asshole. And in a way that Justin never could be. Like, trust me. Mm-hmm. No, it's one thing to be nice. It's one thing to be not nice. Not nice doesn't mean asshole. What do I think about it? Like, you asking me about Justin and his story? Like, you want my opinion on that? Well, once I got to know Justin and got to talk to him, especially in very detailed ways, because we were doing the artist renditions for the juvenile, that he shot. Then I believed him, and I still believe him to this day. I believe that happened to him. So that's where my relationship led to Justin, was one of trust and believing his story. I know I'm going to catch all kinds of crap for this. I don't care. No one can touch me. But uh, and I mean, again, we're not BFFs. Like, I've never met Justin in person. Like, he lives in California. I live in Georgia. So I've never shook hands with the man, you know, but he gained my trust, and I take him for his word that what happened, and that he and his buddy didn't just make that up to be a part of the Bigfoot world. Like, that's the last thing that makes sense to me in that whole timeline, because I understand that timeline pretty well. And yeah, so there you go. It's on record, which it's probably already been on record a few times. Well, like I said, somebody burnt down Justin's house. I can't say who. I can't say it was Bigfoot related, but it's kind of weird when your house gets burnt down, right? And his buddy's identity is actually known now. So, um, unfortunately, I can't remember his name, and it doesn't matter because I wouldn't I wouldn't say his name anyway, even if I could remember it. But like eventually his buddy's name became public. Thanks, Slack mate. Appreciate that. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you as always. So I don't know, man. Anything else? If we can move on from the Justin thing, I think I pretty much just covered that from front to back there. Except for the drawings. I never showed. I haven't shown the drawings, but no, I cannot. That's not something I'm going to talk about. Sorry. Um, but yeah, anything else? Not sure you're talking about Locke. Oh, great. Ugh. Some people in chat are talking about COVID side effects. Like, I'm not gonna do a COVID show. I don't know. Good question, Vaughn. Good question. I don't know. Let's see. How did I start off the show? Oh yeah, I hate Florida. Maybe he got butthurt. I shouldn't even say that. That's just an inside joke. That's not me actually talking shit. That's just inside joke, guys. Good question. Good crush. Good question. Hold on. Okay, that's funny too. If you did score legitimate 4K drove footage of a group of Sasquatch, what would you do with it? Okay. Here's what I'll answer that by saying what I wouldn't do with it. I would not publish it on my YouTube channel. I would not run to the biggest show on YouTube to show it there. I wouldn't be posting it all over Facebook. That footage is going to go, first of all, to the appropriate professionals that are either outside the Bigfoot world or the right people that are associated with the Bigfoot phenomena. So that's what I would do with the footage. Take it to Meldrum, High Check, a dozen other scientists or video analysis people, professionals, some of which that would again have nothing to do with Bigfoot. Not even care about, they like the day before they cared nothing about Bigfoot, but then I I slap that in front of them on their desk and show it to them, now they care. People like that. And yes, hello. We have to say a very special hello to Squatch Bait. Nice. Look at that chick. She's kind of hot. I think she's stalking me. Where are we? Yeah, people are talking about Squatch Bait. Well, okay. Let me answer this first. So the Mountain Man, the Mountain Monster Crew have a drone operator. Okay, so it's a production. They're just doing shots. That's it. They're just flying drones around, getting awesome B-roll footage. That's all that's going on there. Not even at zero faith that the Mountain Monster Crew are going to capture significant footage of a Bigfoot on a drone. Not going to happen. Squatch Bait's popular all of a sudden. No, I'm not presenting new evidence tonight, Randy. In fact, I'm not presenting evidence at all. So, we're just kind of hanging out, having a show, sort of a casual show tonight. I've been gone for a couple weeks, 2.5 weeks. So I'm just kind of getting back into the swing of things, bud. But thanks for being here. What, Jorge? What are we doing? What are we doing, Jorge? Are we doing this? What's this? What are you talking about? I need more information. Right. So, future plans for shows is pretty much as I stated at the beginning of tonight's show. Is that just doing. I've got some really good guests lined up. One of them I got to figure out some technical issues with that. But the other two they're going to be total home runs of guests, man. And so that's the direction I'm moving in, trying to be more focused on guests like I will have coming up soon. And then a few other things. We'll see. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I have a bad habit of doing that. So there will be some content. I'm still trying or wanting to create content. Hopefully Squash Bait will help me do that, because I don't have a camera crew. I need a second person. So yeah, that's just some of the stuff coming. It's ever evolving. So yeah, Randy says, and that's cool. I wanted to see that because I saw where I got that notification from you, but unfortunately, the next day, it wasn't until the next day that actually had a chance to look at it, but it was gone. Like you had retracted that, dude. So I don't know what to do. You sent it to me, but you retracted it before I could actually see it. Um, but yeah, I mean, uh, you know, I don't know, that might be a good best evidence episode coming up here, Randy. Like you could come on, or you and Shane could come on and talk about your best evidence. It's a new series of shows I'm wanting to do where people lay out the best evidence that they have, or that they think they can get, so it can go into that area too. It can kind of pivot into what researchers are doing, and then what they want to do, or even what they wish they could do, or in general kind of discussion about good ways to capture and present better evidence than what we've had over the past 54 years. And you're invited, dude. You and Shane both could come on. Uh, I don't know. Jeez, I'm getting lost here. Where did that go? Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if that's gonna happen tonight. And or Hayes not beating on my door or anything. So, yeah. Anyway, mm, oh, or hey, I'm sorry, but have you been trying? Have you been trying? Not that that's a thing either, but you know, I mean, or hey, if you're walking down the middle of downtown wherever you live, you're not going to see a Bigfoot. Well, fair enough. Sometimes that's all it takes. But good on you for trying, Jorge. I give you an E for effort. But then again, more inside jokes, right? What? Whoa. I'm sorry, brain. I'm sorry, brain bug. Sorry that your mission failed. Better luck next time. Maybe next time, bring more gear. Well, that's cool, Randy. Yeah, man. It's always fun to be a part of production. So yeah, man. Good luck with that. Uh, let me know when that drops, man. If they use your stuff, let me know. What that is and where it lands. I'll check it out for sure. My ears are killing me tonight. What's that? Oh, okay. Um. So what else, man? What else we got? Yeah, I saw that, Randy. Yeah, thanks. I mean, you and Randy, you and Shane would be good. Like, I'll have to kind of give you the lowdown on exactly how it works, because I sort of like the whole point of the show is I slip into my, you know, skeptical seat, not like skeptic with a capital S or anything, man, but just being fair about it, asking fair questions, you know, just to just to like so that the people trying to represent the evidence up their game, you know, in how they present it, and um eventually up their game in how they try and capture evidence. So yeah, interesting show tonight. Anything else, chat? Because man, I phew, really don't have anything off the top of my head. I could bounce off people all night, but huh? What? What? Huh? Hmm. Do you have proof of that, Mr. Vaughn? Petey, quit scrounging, man. Come on. Yeah, well, come here. Mm. um, I don't know, man. There's ways to do it. I'm tired. Like I've said this before. It's same old, same old. Bigfoot world chasing its own tail. Um, you know, it's time for a major pivot in tactics and strategy and technology. And it's time for more professionals to be involved, not amateur Bigfoot people. But that's coming. That is coming. And somebody get this guy out of here. Like get him out. Vaughn, you got a blue wrench. Get get this guy out of here. Mm. No, you're not. You're not. See, that's my point. You're not an amateur, Vaughn. You have a skill set, but it needs to be complemented with at least two or three other skill sets. Eventually, 50 other skill sets. And I'm not talking about 50 people walking around in the woods. It's a concept greater than that of how you build to discovery. You've been out there, bro. You may know what's going on, but you're unlikely to discover much. beyond your own personal discoveries. Well, hey, join the team, Brian. We could use you. See, this is a part of my outreach program. And so now that I have you all here, we could use people like you, Brian. So you can bust this thing wide open. You could be a part of it. Just saying. Not sure I follow you there, RAS. I think I know what you're saying, but I'm not sure. Oh, he could have his place. He could definitely bring something to the table, I'm sure, if he were willing. Let's see. Let's think of something. Brain bug. Bugs. He likes bugs. So there's this thing where you collect mosquitoes and mosquito traps and you analyze their blood for DNA. I think brain bug could play a role there somewhere. Brain bug could head up that study. He would be a legitimate person in the scientific community for the proper analyzation of said blood samples, DNA samples. There you go. I just came up with that right off the top of my head. So yeah, he could be a part of that. I don't know that I'd call that a superpower, but it's better than I don't know, pick a random Bigfooter to do that. Mm, no, I think I'd rather have Brain Bug doing it. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Brain Bug, what are your professional skill sets? And man, I don't know. Like one of the last times I saw him, he had a praying mantis like crawling up his arm. So he's good with bugs. I know that. Yeah, I'll say that's sort of a thing. We'll call that cutting edge technology. I'm not sure how proven the air eDNA is, um, or how useful that would be with anything having to do with Bigfoot. So I'm just gonna file that one away for now. True story, for the most part. Boots on the ground, absolutely. I mean, I think Vaughn will even admit that. Um, there might be some skill to finding Bigfoot, but I agree with your overall premise. Um, um, so, I mean, that's the $1 million question, right, Jay? That's the $1 million question. And none of us really know the answer to that question. We can kind of imagine it based on our own worldviews. So there's going to be a lot of like uh, sort of biased thinking towards you know towards that. Um, Hopefully, we'll find out someday. We'll just find out because opinions they're all over the map when it comes to that question, which is it's one of several $1 million questions when it comes to the Bigfoot thing. Word. Okay, I get it. Was that was that supposed to mean, Steven? What? What? Huh? I don't get it. Oh, changing lives. That's what we do here at Squatch Talk. We change lives. We bring people together. It's a beautiful thing. Mm. Strawford has a question. He's asking questions. I can't answer that question. I know that's somebody in chat. I think I don't know who, Raz or somebody. Mm. I think Raz is answering. Strawford wouldn't know anything about that. Strawford wouldn't know a damn thing about that dude. Uh-oh, here we go. Who's calling who a poser? Come on, guys. See, changing lives. Look at this. All right, what else you guys got? Come on, throw me a curveball. A triple dog dare you. You guys want to hear a band camp story? Because Squash Bait's got a great one. Come here. You want to tell your band camp story?
I'm good right
Are you? You sure? I mean, I want to get you kicked off. Oh yeah. I mean, that's not gonna work. I mean, that's just not gonna. That's not gonna work. Yeah. All right. Cool, Randy. All right. So I'm setting up my next best evidence show, which I already had Randy and Shane either or together, like in mind for that, because they're out there doing it. I mean, they are out there, trying to collect good evidence. That's 100%. Those guys take, use their time and their resources to do that. That's undisputable. So, so good. I'll throw that in the queue for a future show. Yeah, but the thing is, Gary, is that there's a lot of people, some of them are in chat right now, who would love to meet one face to face, they think, until it happens. I still stand by that theory. It's like, oh, you want to see one real bad, huh? Until you do. Until you do. I could be wrong. It's all situational. I guess, there's a big difference between seeing one face to face at 10 feet as opposed to 50 feet. There's a difference there. Daytime versus nighttime. I don't know. There's factors, but there's factors, but most of those encounter stories end in Mr. Pee Pee Pants. Sometimes Mr. Poo Poo Pants. Oops. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm just kind of going off that. Yeah. Yeah. But are they 8 feet tall with 4 foot wide shoulders, Matt? Not wearing any clothes? Like something you ever seen ever before in your life that shouldn't exist or be on the planet? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Damn, I'm not sure what you're talking about. So that was a fictional movie, right? And I've seen some of the fictional movies, but not all of them. So I'm not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, wait, I think I do know what you're talking about. Is that the one with dang it, who's in that movie? And was it Was it like based on a true story? God, man, who was in that movie? Somebody give me more information. Exists. Yeah, who was in the movie though? Toxic. Who played the lead role? The male lead role. That's not an actor. That's a character. Yes, that's a character, not an actor.
He's a character. I mean, he's an actor. He's a real man.
Whatever. That's not appropriate for Squatch Talk. Squatch Bait. I know, but who played the I think I know what we're talking about and exists. It's loosely based on a real story. Who played the lead role? Lead male role. No, okay. Then I don't. I think I know what you guys are talking about. I started watching that movie, and then I had to stop it. I had to stop watching it before it ever got to the like Bigfoot part. It was just bumming me out. Like, what's up, PD? Say hello to the Bigfoot world. Tell them what you're gonna do to a Bigfoot if you ever catch one. I've got to kill it. I'll kill Bigfoot. I'll kill anything. I'm PD. Good boy. I'm going, but you're not gonna do that. Okay, that's a different movie I'm thinking about. I don't know. That's a different movie. I can't keep up. I've never been a fan of fictional Bigfoot stuff just because I'm so like intellectually wrapped up into the actuality of Bigfoot, the actual phenomena itself. And like Bigfoot, fictional Bigfoot is just like absurd to me. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe that's ironic. I mean, Harry and the Hendersons was a good movie. It was a heartwarming movie. That was a long time ago. But Bigfoot stuff today is all like drama, horror based kind of stuff. It's not that fun, campy Harry and the Hendersons types shit. Ooh, boy. Ooh, that's a little heady. Like, the actuality of Bigfoot is, I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. It's an actual phenomena, one that cannot be denied by anyone. That does not yet have an explanation. That's what Bigfoot is. At its that's as much as we know. It's a real phenomena that does not have an explanation. I don't know. I'll have to dial this up. Where'd you go? Oh, she's gone. And she's gone. So, hey, now we can talk about whatever we want. What else we got? I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Okay. I'm just okay. I'm not familiar with this movie at all. So, those of you who've seen it, you give it a thumbs up. Like, it's worth watching. It's fun. Can it hold my attention? It sounds like an interesting kind of fun movie. Dude, that man can't bust that out on me towards the end of the show. There's a lot to it. And what's funny is, oh my god, this is the funniest thing about The Walking Dead is that I had a chance this week. I mean, I still have it. To go back on the show, to go be on the show. And I'm pretty sure there's just no way I could pull that off with my situation right now. Between work, life, distance from set. It'd be fun. It would be fun to go back for at least one day and do it again. Even if it was just one day on the final season, you know. So shooting the second half of the final season, or this point would be probably the last third of the final season. I do have an opportunity to go back, but I seriously doubt I'll be able to do it. But the Walking Dead show is coming either way. What did I miss? No, there's zero evidence of that. None. That's not even a road I would ever consider going down unless I had my own personal anecdote encounter of such a weird, pairing up of things like that. But no, I don't. I make no assumptions that that Bigfoot has anything to do with any of those things. All right, man. I'm just like now I gotta dial this thing up and watch it. Cool. And that's cool. Like if it's the same people from that did Blair Witch, then like that's a thumbs up right there, man. All right. Anything else before we wrap it up, guys and gals? I missed everybody. It's good to be back on air. I'm kind of glad that I slipped back into it tonight very casually like this, and just hung out and talked to everybody. Guests are incoming, so hopefully, I say hopefully, man. Like, I'm gonna get back to the format I want to be in as a normal format for Squatch Talk, which is having guests. And then, stuff like this will be sprinkled in every now and then, but not even like this. I do not want it to be. I don't want Squatch Talk to be just chatting, Pat just chatting, all the time. And it's been a lot of that lately. Not a lot, but more than I wanted, more than I want, All right. Again, like, hell, Vaughn's saying he can't watch it. Like, that makes it even more intriguing. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into the swing of things with this show and this channel. But we'll see. That's the plan. It's hard to do, man. Life freaking gets in the way. It's amazing to me that I was able to do, for the past year, pretty much the past year, 2 shows a week, regular, no matter what life threw at me. Man, when it's time to do Squatch Talk, that's it. I'm doing my show, no matter what was going on. And kind of taking myself out of that, like, mentality of the show must go on is like, it's shown me some, like, crazy stuff, man. But hey, the show must go on. And Nikki is not doing a show this Sunday. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with Valentine's Day. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe she'll be at a rock show. Maybe she won't. I don't know. She's not saying. All she's saying is, please announce that she's not going to have a show this Sunday. There you go, Nikki. Well, maybe I'll do a surprise show. Oh, Super Bowl. Of course. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of people won't have shows this Sunday. Yeah. Super Bowl, of course. I just blanked on that, man. Blanked. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, always, man. I'll always do it my way. Like, It's my show. I will do it as I see fit. Always have. And I've always made adjustments whenever I've realized that like, nope, sliding a little bit too much this way, readjust, Nope, sliding too much that way. Um sometimes it takes a minute to turn the ship, but I always turn it. What do you mean, Toxic Avenger? Do I think Bigfoot destroyed their own planet? You mean Planet Hairtron? Maybe. Perhaps they did. And IU. IU. Well, thank you for the accolades, Mr. Vaughn. And when your eye gets better, we'd love to have you on to be a part of a discussion. But not if there's like goo and like eye goo. Like, sorry, I don't mean to make light of your condition. Sorry, that's we rib each other, whatever that means. See, Matt's already jumped in. There you go. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap it up for real. It's been fun. I've been very much enjoyed jumping back into the fold tonight and doing the show again. It's a big part of my life. It's a big part of who I am. And it's all very complimentary. So yeah, no, I didn't talk much Walking Dead, just a little bit. That's coming. I'm gonna do the Walking Dead shows. They'll be announced as Walking Dead shows. Whoever's interested, show up. Whoever's not, don't. That's all good. And I'm still working on the other YouTubers series. I'm seriously, guys, it's a struggle with some of these people, these YouTubers, especially some of the bigger ones, but even not always some of the bigger ones, scheduling them for a freaking Sunday to do that show. So like I'm dying to bust out into that whole series, which will be a Sunday exclusive, other YouTubers, not about Sasquatch, but just about the YouTube channel that I have on and what they do, what they cover, what they are interested in, who they are, Like, I can't wait to do that series. I'm dying to do it. But I have yet to book my first guest. It's coming. It's not going to be this Sunday because of the Super Bowl. As Nikki has reminded me, the Super Bowl is this Sunday. But yeah. Yeah, all that stuff's coming. All that stuff's on the table. We're going to have some great shows. It's not just going to be me chatting. That's not what Squatch Talk is about. It can happen every now and then. And I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys were here tonight. That means a lot to me. So, So yeah, we're back up and running. Squatch Talk is back, and we got big things planned, and we're gonna go with it. So thanks everybody for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up. Hold on, after I take down this comment. See, I'm just a little rusty tonight. Just a little rusty. Matt wants in. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he does. I think you're full of crap, Vaughn. Matt could be on the Best Evidence show. Absolutely. I mean, hell, Matt's just welcome on the show. But thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And it's great to be back. I love you all? Question mark? Yeah. Sure. I do. And everyone have a good night, man. We will see you on Tuesday. Maybe an early beforehand surprise coffee with Pat stream on Sunday. Who knows? I have no idea. Could happen, might not happen. But thanks for watching. See you guys later.